today's video, we're going to be talking about the primer and also the sealant or bonder, however you want to call it. How do we use it? When do we use it? And does it affect our retention? All of this we will be finding out today. If you'd like to purchase materials either for lashing or for practicing, you can go ahead and check out our website at www.nanamonabeauty.com. My name is Monica. I am one of the founders of Nana Mona and also your English version instructor, and I hope you enjoy this video.
Si les gustaría ver este mismo video pero en español, pueden ver mi canal y van a encontrar la información aquí arribita.
What we will be reviewing today are two simple issues: whether or not the primer and the sealant are a good option when applying eyelash extensions, and also which of the use of these two are going to affect the retention. All right, so let's talk about primer. A primer is a substance that is, among other things, mostly alcohol in a small quantity. Depending on the manufacturers, you can find them enriched or enhanced with vitamins or any other substances, but mostly that is the point of having alcohol. The main purpose behind the primer is to dehydrate the natural lash and remove any excess oil from the natural lash. But this is where we have to keep in mind different factors. Now, if you guys remember, in our pre-consultation, we are going to be asking our guests a numerous amount of questions. One of those being, do you have oily skin? We always want to know if our guest has oily skin, because if they present oily skin or oily hair, most likely their eyelashes are also going to have excess oil. This is where we should use our primer. The primer is going to dehydrate and clean any excess oil, leaving a good amount of natural oil on the person's lash. What happens if a guest says that they do not have any oily skin? For clients that present little to no oil on the skin, when we apply primer, what is going to happen is that not only is it going to extremely dehydrate the natural lash, but also it's going to cause for the pores to open, and this can lead to premature fallout when we have the eyelash extension application. Not to mention that the eyelash extensions could possibly become sensitive. A solution to having clean lashes without having to dehydrate the natural lash of a person who doesn't have a lot of oil is to simply just wash their eyes with soap before your appointment. If the person you're about to attend has makeup buildup or has any dead skin cells or any sort of lotion around the eye area, you are going to proceed to do a basic cleanse, which you can do with the shampoo foam cleanser. Another thing to keep in mind when we are using primers is that we should never use an excessive amount over the natural lashes directly. What we are going to be using is either a mascara wand, or we can also use the micro brushes. And even when we are applying them on the brushes, we are not going to apply too much. We are going to apply one drop onto the brush, and we are going to remove any excess by shaking it off, and then we are going to go over the lashes. The same thing goes for the micro brush. We're going to apply one drop and shake it off to remove any excess, and you can aid yourself with another one and just go one on the top, one on the bottom, and cleaning thoroughly. Now let's talk about the sealant or the glue bonder, depending on how you call it. This substance is made with ionizing products. As well as the primer, it can be enhanced or enriched with other vitamins or any other substances, but mostly it's going to have ionizing products, which is going to help to protect, isolate, and most importantly, encapsulate the adhesive. The sealant is going to protect your eyelash extensions from any sort of matter such as oil, water, or any dust particles. And you'll notice that it's going to allow for your glue to crystallize and dry faster. We want to show you a close-up of how the adhesive and the sealant interact together. As you can tell, when we apply the glue drop and the sealant drop, you can see that just by placing them close together, not even touching or having any sort of contact, you can see how the protective layer is created by the glue, and this is basically what happens when we apply the sealant. This encapsulates and forms a fast sealing layer around the glue, which, as I mentioned, is going to protect us from oil, dust, or any water. And this can improve the lash retention. The sealant is also going to be applied in the same way that we were applying the primer, but this time you're going to be doing this over the eyelash extension set when you are done. If you notice that your eyelash extensions are turning into a white or a gray color, then this product is not chemically encapsulating or sealing, but is more of applying humidity or moisture onto your natural lashes. That's why it is important that you are making sure that the product that you are using for sealant is a professional product. A little goes a long way when it comes to sealant or glue bonder. So make sure not to use too much and you'll see a very good improvement in your retention. I'd really like to know if you guys use primers or if you guys use sealants and what are the results that you usually get from using this product. I'd also really love if you guys just said hi in the comment section below. I'm always happy to see your comments. Remember to hit the subscribe and like button if you found this video to be helpful. As always, it was a pleasure being with you guys. I hope to see you in the next video. Bye!